Calamera and welcome to Tim's Travels. I'm Tim Allen, and before you ask, I am not the voice of Buzz Lightyear, and I will not be doing this with a green dinosaur next to me. Okay, let's clear that out straight away. Okay, so this is my first travel blog, so please excuse all the mistakes and all the cock-ups I'm going to do. Can I say cock-up? I don't know. Anyhow, I'm in Crete and it's the first week of October and I've just done the Crete half marathon. Absolutely amazing in Arklahori in the mountains, somewhere over there. So, and if you like running like me, it's a brilliant event. It's hard, it's hot, but you get to see thousands of people, free food, drink, music, well worth a visit. So when I come here, which I've been coming here for many years, I stop in the villages of Piskopiano and Koutouloufari. Absolutely love the place. My mum introduced me to this place. She knows loads of people, made loads of friends. So I thought what I'd do is show you around, give you some hints and tips hopefully. And if you want to visit this place, hopefully this video will give you an insight to it and make you think, yeah, I want to come here. And if you've already visited this place, you know exactly what it's like. I'm going to revive some memories for you. So here we go. My first video. I hope you like it. I hope to do many more. Let's do it. Okay, I can relax now because I'm not in front of the camera. Very nervous. So behind the camera, I'm fine. Right. So here I am, just at the start of what we call Piskopiano. So up there is the road that takes you to either the start or the end, depending on which way you're walking, to Piskopiano, Koutouloufari, and further over there, another village called Old Hersonissos. So these three villages sit above the town of Hersonissos down there. So any of these roads that you take will take you down to Hersonissos. You can't get lost. It's about a 20-minute walk and a taxi back. Or if you're a runner like me, you can run down in the morning, run all the way down the seafront and run back into the villages. Brilliant, lovely little place. So along here, before we start going up to Piskopiano, can I just point out this hotel here? This hotel is Casa Blue. It's quite a new hotel. Now, when I first came to Crete, I stopped in a sister hotel called Casa Bianca. Now I started running in the morning because that's what I do, because I'm stupid, and the owner of Casa Bianca was a runner as well. So he introduced me into the Crete half marathon and we became great friends, and we've met the family, we've gone out for meals, and when this place first opened, obviously I came to stay. Beautiful hotel. It's got its own private pools for some of the rooms, lovely views of Hersonissos, great staff. Good place to stay. No, I'm not plugging it, just have a look on TripAdvisor and make your own mind up, but it is really nice. It's a very modern hotel. So that's one place you could possibly go to if you want to stop here. So let's go to the rest of the place. So Heraklon is about 27 minutes away, and the planes, as you can see, the planes are coming in fairly regularly, but you know, you're not really going to notice it. If you're in Heraklon, however, it's very noisy. However, what's happening is they are building a new airport down in a place called Castelli. So in about 5 years' time, Heraklon Airport will close and this new one will open. So it's going to give people more access to the island. It's going to be more growth to the island. Fingers crossed, because they've had some really tough times the past few years. Okay, so this is the road up to the Piskopiano. Down to the left it gets quieter, but there is a little taverna there called Metothi Taverna. Great for little mezes, and I think it might be open all year round. So let's go up the hill. So if you're a driver or a walker, it's on the right hand side. So always remember, right is right, and I always say left is death. However, you know, that sounds a bit grim. So right is right, left is not right. Okay, that's how you remember it. So this is a little park here where the kids play, and then go up the hill then into Piskopiano. We've got this little restaurant here called Lichos or Lychnos. My pronunciation is terrible, bonkers really, because I can speak a bit of Greek. Now they have a pizza oven here, if I recall, because we did have pizza here one year and it was absolutely lovely. You don't have to eat Greek food every day you're here. If people say, oh, you shouldn't be eating that, you should only be eating Greek. Try eating Chinese for 2 weeks. You'll be having noodles coming out your nose. So if you want to eat Greek, if you want to eat pizza, if you want to eat Italian, you do it. And in these 2 villages, it's all available for you. So yes, Lignos, great little restaurant. So, as we come here to the main street of Piskopiano, down there is the road to Old Hersonissos. So that's another little village with a square, and it's very, very beautiful. And in the height of the season on the Mondays, they do Greek dancing in the square with all the restaurants around there, and it's a fantastic time. I'd say it's about a 20-minute walk, 5 to 10 minutes by taxi at the most. Got a supermarket on the left, and there's a restaurant just opposite to the right, which I haven't been to, so I couldn't tell you about it. Few places have closed, few have changed, so hopefully I can give you some heads up on them, and you'll have a bit of knowledge. Right, Socrates. Socrates is a little cafe that is great if you want a snack. Ideal if you land late on a flight and places start to close, which they start to wind down about 10 o'clock. This place will stay open much later. Great for a little takeaway, and plus you can sit and watch the world go by as they put little tables along here. Prices are nice and cheap, can't go wrong. I ate here with a beer and a gyros wrap, and it was great. Okay, so we're going to have lots of sun, so there's going to be lots of glare today, but there we go. I'll do my best. This is my first video. So, lots of little back streets around Piskopiano. So, I advise that don't just stick to the straights. Go around the back and you see all the old buildings. Lots of things to look at. And it's really, really nice. Really pretty, really quaint. And in the background, you can just see the hill, which I'll tell you about in a bit. It's a very steep hill. Okay, so at the start of Piskopiano here, we have the 2 main bars. We've got the Antidote, and if I run across here, we've got another one called Shenanigans. So, if you're into a nice drink, lots of music, sports, you want your Guinness, you want your lager, you can go here. You know, good music. Gets a bit more lively at night, but if that's your thing, off you go. I was actually in there last night. We had a drink, had a cocktail. I know the owner. We have a good laugh. So yeah, worth a visit if you like that sort of place. Okay, you can tell it's nice and early. Nobody on the streets. This is why I'm here. Okay, Spa recently closed. Shame, because it was quite a good little shop. Staff shortages. This is the problem with the villages. Lots of things that, you know, coming and going because times are really hard. Calamera. Orange Travel, I know that's open. Definitely worth a visit to get some bookings. Okay, prices can be a little bit more in the villages. However, you get a better attention, and you know they're very helpful, they're very friendly. Down in Hersonissos it can be a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more pushy. Not pushy here at all. Right, let's run across the F1 car. Okay, I'll do that bit David Vega in a bit, and we'll go up here towards Costa's. So Costa's, now I haven't actually done that. My parents have done it and they love it. So traditional Greek, or Cretan should I say, traditional Cretan, there is a difference. Lots of mezes, lots of little plates. Very worth it if you want to go there and have lots of little plates and try them all out. And it's a lovely little setting, just off the main road, nice and quiet. So I want to be quiet as well. What's really lovely about this place is when you get round the corner, you get to see this beautiful church. Now I think this is called St. Basil's Church. And from what I read, I think it was 1840 this was made. Now here, they have lots of weddings and venues for the locals. And if you're lucky enough, you can come here and it's heaving with people. Music and food, absolutely fantastic. All lit up And I think during the day, I think it is open, but I know you can go in during the evening, so definitely worth a visit there. So that place up there, that is I call it Piskopiano Hill. I don't know the name. I've had a look on Google Maps. I couldn't read it. Now you can get to that hill. It's about a 2-hour round trip. If you go down the old road to Hersonissos, which I pointed out earlier, and you take the first left, you go under an underpass, and as you carry on walking, you see a dirt road to the left past a big house. Dogs bark, so you know you're going the right way. And it's actually a national park, and there's a route all the way up to the top. You can't quite see it here. Just behind those rocks is lots of mobile phone towers and things like that, and you can walk to there. Before there's a gate which you are allowed to go through, and you can walk through there up to the mobile phone towers, and the view is fantastic. If you don't want to go through the gate, that's fine. There's like a bandstand there as well, and you can sit there and look at the other side of the island. It is definitely worth it. If you're brave or stupid, which I won't recommend you do, you can actually go towards the edge, and the views are absolutely stunning. There is a fence. I have been there once. I wouldn't do it again, but yes, you can go towards the edge, and the view you see is absolutely breathtaking. And then maybe in another review I will post the photos that I took. But yeah, it's about a 2-hour walk there and back. Take plenty of water. I would say go before the sun starts to rise, and take some walking shoes, and you'll be fine. Calimera. Lots of activity in the morning in the villages. This is great. Okay, let's crack on. So yeah, this place comes alive beginning of April, May time, and it can get really busy. But now towards the end of the season, it does get a lot quieter. However, you know, most things are open, and normally they tend to close end of October, second to end of October. So if you come this time now, you know you're not going to be pushed to get into restaurants. You can get into restaurants. You haven't got to queue. David Vregler, for example, height of the season, people are all sitting here queuing to get in. It's like a yo sushi. You turn up, and the guy, lovely guy, puts a big menu down, and you tick off what you want, and it all comes at once. Great food. So if you want in and out, you can go here, but do be prepared to queue, because it can get quite busy in the peak season. I'll run across here. Now, I've never stayed here. However, I believe it sleeps about 5 to 6 people, and from what the pictures I've seen, there is a hot tub stroke jacuzzi somewhere here. So if you want to book a private apartment, this is a cracking spot. I mean, yes, it does get noisy during the night, but as a starting point for your adventures, it's great. You walk out the door, here you go. Can't fault it. Right, so this is Captain Fox. It was called something else last year, I can't remember, but we've eaten there, and it's got great views up on the top all the way over to the seafront. Right, this place here is one of the most photographed places in the village. I'm not too sure what it is. I think it's obviously, you know, there are old original buildings, and it's all lit up at night. You got a beautiful backdrop of the church that gets lit up as well, and the hill is lit up as well. So if you're sitting in a Posperida, which is the name of this place, which by the way I think does the biggest pork chop in the village. It was hanging off my plate when I ate it. So yeah, if you sit here, you've got a fantastic view. You will have people taking photos and selfies, etc. But lovely place. The front of house guys here really make me laugh. They're really, really funny. Not pushy, nobody's pushy in the villages, which you tend to find in other places in the towns. They can get a bit more pushy, but here, no, nice and relaxed. This is the beauty of this place. People come here year after year because they remember you, they get to know you. You know you're not going to be pressured into doing anything you don't want to do. Food here is lovely. What's not to enjoy? Okay, this is another one of my favourites. This is Gevsi. So the woman Tanya and her husband who does the cooking, one of the oldest tavernas in the village. Been going here absolute years. Again, very traditional, absolutely lovely food, big plates. One year we walked up, well, I say walked, we hiked up Mount Ida, which is the highest mountain in Crete. It took us 13 hours and we did it in June, and at the top there was snow, so it gives you an idea what it was like. We got back here 13 hours later and we literally crawled into here. Tanya, who's well known for big beers and big crafts of wine, well, the food she laid out, we sucked it up. It was brilliant. And then we left and we fell asleep. So yeah, definitely worth a visit there. Okay, normal clothes shops, loads of things to buy if you want to do that. You know, everything is here in these little villages. You don't need to go down to Chersonissos if you don't want to. Okay, Piskopiano village. Currently stopping here now. Got two pools, one at the top, one at the bottom. Lovely views over Chersonissos. Maria, who runs it, lovely woman. We've been coming here for years. One of the many village hotels. Nice and chilled. You can have a little table here, have a beer, watch the world go by, just as you're ready to go out for your food. This is one that we wondered was ever going to open again, but no, it's been closed for years. Very sad. Don't know why it closed, but for all the years I've been coming, this has never been looked at to be reopened. Okay, next place, some apartments. Oh, I've got the sun now, so I have to try and keep the camera out the sun. Another clothes shop. I know the owner, he knows my family really well. You go in there for one t-shirt, you come out with 10. Not that you've been pushed to, but you've had lots of raki. You've enjoyed yourself and you buy more. Simple as that. This is quite new. This does another amazing meze. Lots of little plates again. And they do smoked pork, which only until a few years ago I never really saw on the menu. And basically they put a big joint of pork in a smoker, leave it all day, and oh, it melts in your mouth. And some nice little seats as well, nice and relaxed. The owner, lovely guy, always says hello, so can't go wrong there. Oh, okay, so now we are leaving the sign there with the line going through. It says you're leaving Piskopiano. As you can see, I'm on the wrong side of the road, so left is death. But yeah, so it's not a long walk, you know, what's that, you know, 5 minutes, and you've left Piskopiano and you're on your way into Koutouloufari now. So price wise, I think there's a little bit of difference with Piskopiano and Koutouloufari. I think Piskopiano is a little bit cheaper when it comes to food, but you know, we're not talking huge amounts of money. Right, so this place is new. This has changed over the years. So if I can get the picture of it, let me go around here. You see it that way, there you go. And Tammy. Now, we haven't been in this place, and we always meant to go to it, never did. It's too many. But it's since changed hands again, and I've heard the reviews of it are really good. It looks really chilled, so that's one place we were hoping to go before we leave here. Right, excuse the sun. Right, let's go along here then. I'm running now because when I come to this place, I always feel like I need to run. Talking of running, I missed one place out up there. It's so small you don't notice it. It's called Realm Bar. It's two little doors and it's on the left hand side before the two main pubs. I always miss it when I walk past. Now that is a place for a night out. I've come out of there about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, not really remembering much. And yeah, it's a tiny little, what should I say, gold mine. If you want to be drunk, lots of raki, enjoy yourself, loud music, and yeah, you have been warned, you will get drunk. I've actually come running along here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and there's been people coming out of that bar. I don't think the locals liked it though, so I think that might have stopped. But yeah, Realm Bar on the left hand side, two little doors, tiny little bar, great for drinks. Okay, this is a hotel. So you've got the Taverna Olivia there, but the actual hotel, if I run down here, is down these big, okay, there's lots of steps, but down there is the main part of the hotel. Never stayed, my parents have stayed, they love it. But yeah, you guys can see, got nice views. It's quite big, so I don't know if it does, you know, all inclusive or anything like that. But yeah, another big hotel here, like the Casa Blu. So there's not lots of them in the village because they're quite protective on the growth. They like to keep it traditional. But we do have a few villages, a few hotels here that are, you know, bigger as opposed to the small little traditional ones. Okay, supermarkets. Good morning. Apologies for that. Just met someone who was doing a similar sort of thing to me. Well, of all the times to be doing things at the same time, this is one of them. So anyway, cracking on while the sun is bright. I'm going to run down here out to the sun. Try and show you some more views of the villages. There we are. Look at it. Ursinissos. Beautiful. Some great beaches down there. If you go down to Hersinissos and go left, there's a place called Sarandari, and they're all the little alcoves of beaches. So where there's, because it can be a bit rough on there if the wind is coming out, but around the corner it's a lot more sheltered, and there's lovely sand. There's tavernas there. Great place to go, and you know, you can walk it half an hour, 40 minutes if you want to, but taxi 10 minutes tops. You can't go wrong. If you want to go further down, you've got Stalis, Malia, Agios Nikolos, all other places along the coast as well. So it's a real good hub for your holiday. For some reason, lots of people do photos of these, so I just thought I'd show you that's where they are. Okay, I'm going to have my camera in the shade as much as I can. So this is like the in-between bit now between Piskopiano and Koutouloufari. So this has been there years. So problem with your iPad when you're on holiday, go there. Simple as that. Almi. I've been in there before. I think it was called Stecky's before. The owner in there was lovely. I don't know if it's the same owners, but this is predominantly like a fish restaurant now. So quite new, very popular. And what I'd say is give these ones a try. Don't just stick in the centre of these villages. Always go and try in all of them, because you'd be surprised how some beautiful little hidden gems are that are here. Talking of hidden gems, let's run across here. See, I'm running, can't you? Yes, a bit of a runner. This one, Ruga Tumapula, I think is the way it's pronounced. First time we went to go here, we couldn't get in because it was full of Greek family. It had a wedding or something. We thought, oh, that's good. If the locals are there, we'll try it. Absolutely amazing food. Now, when I'm saying all these are amazing foods, don't take my word for it. Just go to TripAdvisor and have a look at the reviews. But we had fantastic food here. My wife didn't like me because I had some suckling pig. And then at the end, you get a big dessert tray and they just say, help yourself, what do you want? And the bottles of raki, well, like that, full of it. And yeah, really, really nice food. Patricos with my favourite lady. So Patrico, Taverna Patrico. So this has been here as years as well. Now the host, front of house, is a woman called Maria. Bright red hair, absolutely lovely woman. We've known her for years. She'll always say hello, big hugs. She'll never forget you. You'll make a nice friend with Maria. Great thing about this place is when you're eating at night, look at the view. All that is lit up. And we've sat here some nights with the dark skies, full moon behind the hill, and this all lit up from the bottom. Really, really, really nice. Okay, this is Pegasus. No, Pegasus is further on. This is the old, well, it's the old moto experience. So I say old, it's been here years, but they've recently just expanded all the way around the corner, if you can see. In there, that used to be a bar, and now they've grown, so they're very popular. The thing is, it's really easy to hire. So hire a car, drop it off here, pick it up here, can't go wrong. Now this one is new. I have never been in this one before. I can't remember what it was called, so I can't say anything about it, but it looks very chilled. They've got Russian vodka, Beluga vodka. Well, that's made with Wales, I don't know, but you can do that. Okay, across the road. Right, so this is the wishing well. Now this is the central part of Piskopiano Koutouloufari, and it's a focal point for people. They always say, meet me by the wishing well. If you go on an excursion, then chances are they'll say we'll pick you up and drop you off at the wishing well. As you can see, people there probably going on an excursion. So yeah, and again, straight down here takes you down to Hersenissos, and can't go wrong. Just be prepared that every one going down, there's a one coming up. What should I say, a road. Excuse my words because I'm nervous doing my first vlog, but I've got to try it. And better than just walking along saying nothing. I just talk rubbish for half an hour. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do a blog. Never done it before. Right, Pegasus. This is a great little bar. It's all lit up blue and white, really bright, lovely drinks. Been there a few times, nice as a starting point. I don't think I've had food. I've had club sandwiches and things in there, but other than that, I couldn't tell you about the food. Oh, look at the sun, man. Right, just running along. I can't walk because I don't like walking. Unless I'm drunk, I have to walk. But yeah, I like jogging. Yep, Orion Rent-A-Car. Rented a car there. Lovely guy, really nice. Now, my mum used to rent cars here when she used to come here all these years ago, and she said it was great. He used to give you the car, then the keys, and a bottle of homemade wine in the footwell. Can't go wrong. Okay, atrium. Oh, God, I nearly broke my neck. So this is quite new. Calimera, Postiste. Oh, okay. Maybe you didn't like that. Okay, atrium. This is a bar and a restaurant, and it's really good, nice and chilled. And I know the owner, Anastasia. Lovely food here, slightly modern, Greek with a modern twist. Well worth going. Lovely cocktails. Okay, in here, but you can't see it, is the, well, I don't know the name of it, I can't pronounce it. But in here, the guy, he's a glass blower, makes his own glass ornaments and ashtrays and lights and things like that, and they are fantastic, absolutely beautiful. We bought a lamp from here, and it was made with a a bronze hand holding like the lampshade, and the hand was actually cast from his wife. It's beautiful. I can't explain it, but yeah, if you're looking for gifts with all fancy blown glass, you can't go wrong looking in there. Oh, let's walk around here. You can see all these benches are great for chilling out if you're drunk or you're going to fall over. Jeweler shop, been in there. I bought a nice little a disc. I can't remember the name. It's called like Fastos disc or something. It's a disc that you can see in the museum of Heraclon. It looks like a record with loads of actual hieroglyphics on it, which have never been translated. Nobody knows what it means. But yeah, I bought that in there, and got that to this day. Travel shop, not used it, but that's okay. This is Alex and Christine's Taverna. They've been here for years. One of the first places we went to when we first got here. Lovely tables out at the back. We had a meze when we got here. Lunchtime, oh dear me, ordered way too much. Loads of food, really nice and chilled atmosphere. They'll always remember you. Can't go wrong. Okay, another gift shop, good stuff in there. Taverna Esperos. Now, been in here once, very busy. It's very popular with lots of people, so I think because it's so big up there. Weddings, so if you're coming here for a wedding, ideal to book that place. Like I said, we've had a couple of meals and yeah, enjoyed it. Now this one, Ariadne. Now, I've only ever eaten twice in here. One was pizza, which was very nice, and the other time was an English breakfast. Now I had the English breakfast, that was the day we were going up the mountain, so we thought, look, we need calories, and the English breakfast up here was lovely. It was huge, and I'm so glad we needed it, because 6-hour walk took 13 hours. Yes, never again, especially when you realise there's a 2-hour shortcut route to the top of the mountain. Okay, anyhow, supermarket, straightforward. Beijing to Bali, another Anastasia. Now, been in here many times. So if you're here for 2 weeks and you fancy a change, you can't go wrong with this. I tell you, you'll have a laugh in here. Anastasia is crazy as a crate of kittens, and you'll be wearing hats and faces, masks, and you'll be having a great time. Plus, if you like your food really hot, this is the place to go, because they warn you. Are you sure you want it hot? Yeah. And you get, no, I should have had it hot. Right, Ashton Village. This is very popular for people stopping here. Another big hotel. I think it's got a couple of pools. They do lovely cocktails, and again, this is great to sit down, watch the world go by. Mini golf, my mum's favourite. She's never done it, but it's a favourite. So have a look at another street. You go up there, there's a house on the right that my mum says she wants to buy. Been saying that for like 25 years. It's not for sale, but she still wants to buy it. So when she retires, which is retired now. Okay, morning. Okay, so where are we now? Can't see. Sergiani in there, wood-fired pizza. Another place, mixture of food, or what different types, what you ever want. Really nice. Turn around. Now this place, Rahati, I know the woman here, she does amazing breakfasts. And this is a big chill out area. Imagine sitting here with a drink, just watching the world go by. Very, very popular. Loved it here. Right, retro, not been, don't know about it. However, there was a wedding there the other night. Looked lovely. So if they cater for weddings and you want to have a wedding, can't go wrong. Okay, up the one-way street. That is closed. Now this is Emmanuel Taverna. And that's what he said when he says this is the best lamb in the village. He is right. He's got traditional clay ovens there, whatever they are. And the first time we visited with my dad, because he loves lamb, God bless his soul, and he said, come and have a look at my lamb. And he opened the doors. Oh, the smell. Big lamb shanks and lovely atmosphere, lovely lamb. You can't go wrong. Koutouloufari Village Club. Now, my parents used to stop here all the time. Lovely apartments up on the top, nice studio, fully self-catering, washing machines, tumble dryers, full beds, baths, showers, everything you need to be completely self-contained. Oldest place in the village. I think this was originally all like hay barns or something for horns. You can tell it's my first blog, can't you? Horses. So it's very traditional in there. Nice little pool, little bar. The manager, Annie, I love. She's my best friend, and we always come across here to Cafe Casa Nostra for mojitos. Best mojitos in the village. But I'll probably tell you that at another place and another place as well. But yeah, this is great because you sit on the corner, watch the world go by as everybody's walking around. But yes, Koutouloufari Village Club, brilliant. If you want self-catering, self-contained, places up there have big patios where you just sit out, glass of wine, watch the world go by. Fabrica, best crepes in the village. Had lovely crepes there. I'm not eating in there, but here comes the bites. Well, not eating in such, but had a crepe. And this is one of the oldest places as well, as you can see. Absolutely beautiful. Nice and chilled. Guy in the front. Mad, but lovely. Very nice. Okay, right, so along here now, oh, this is a traditional shop. Lots of herbs and spices, soaps, can't go wrong. Along here now, there's been a lot of changes, so I'm not too sure about a lot of these places. So I'll point the camera at them. I think that's a jewellery shop, that's an artist shop. So not been in here. This one here, oh, we've been in here. Oh, have I been in here? Alchemist, Poppy. This is one of the oldest restaurants in the village as well. So my mum, when she first came here, was the first visitor to the Alchemist. She met Poppy, been best friends ever since. And then when I came on my first trip, we went in here, met them all, and then I staggered home after. Racky time, say no more. Brothers run this one, and there's another one around the corner called The Trap, which is a cocktail bar, and lovely food, really good atmosphere. you will get drunk, just to let you know. Okay, that's the paint shop I just told you about. Now let's get under the sun here. Now Galini, when we first came here years ago, everybody was dressed in togas. I could not believe what we had. We had people carrying silver trays with jugs of wine in shape of like animals, and the food, oh my word, the food, stunning. I had my 50th birthday up there, and I think it was gone 12 when we left, and big cakes, and it was absolutely amazing. And as you can see, there's the picture of them all wearing the togas. I don't know if they do it now, to be honest. I passed here the other night and they weren't dressed in them. It could be because it's the end of the season, or maybe they've just changed. But yeah, lots of food, and you do get the local specialities as well, the things that you might not see on other menus. Okay, let's go down this one. Cretan's land. No, not been here, so could not say. However, if you walk up here and go around the corner, there's and see it says Koutouloufari. Just walk all the way along here. Lots of little ruins and there's an old wishing well and stuff. And you get to see the bits of the Koutouloufari that people don't look at because they just walk along the main street. Okay, this is new. Now this just used to be a house, and every year we come. Okay, so I don't know what happened there, but the camera went and stopped. Anyhow, this now I think is a jewellery shop, and at night it looks absolutely stunning. So, and along here I think these are all jewellery shops and trinket shops. This is one way, but never seen it open, so whichever way it's gone I don't know. But well, I don't know. I thought Alchemist was the oldest place in the village, but we've been to Pitari, and up there you can have a lovely meal and a lovely view, and yes, nice food, can't fault it. Now, Nikos the fisherman, in my view, the best fish in the village. Now, Nikos used to be the fisherman who caught the food, and I think his wife did the cooking and his children did the serving. Sadly, Nikos is no longer with us. However, the food and the quality of service hasn't changed, and up there you have the fish, and they can debone it for you, and it's like an art, and the food is stunning. Big portions, fresh fish, can't go wrong. Oh, another cart, another boat. Calamera, Dionysos, so cocktail bar, recently been extended, so it's now got an upstairs, and they used to have the roof garden, it was just here. Another place to sit and watch the world go by. Now this can get very busy, just to let you know. But if you want to sit here and watch the hustle and bustle of the villages, off you go. SM Jewellery, never been, new placed. Okay, run across again. So the trap. So this is the other place owned by Poppy that I mentioned in The Alchemist, run by her sons. Lovely cocktail bar, and it's not very big, but it's great if you want to, you know, sit out of the way inside and, you know, have a good laugh and get drunk. So can't go wrong there. That sells soap and bits and bobs like that, and yeah, been in there, but the lovely people, you know. And if you can buy local, buy it here. Don't buy, you know, down in Herson where it's mass produced. Buy all the local stuff here. Keep the villages going. This is new, not been in there, so I think it's oils and things like that. Mythos bar, yeah, so many good meals here. No Wi-Fi, you'll say no Wi-Fi, just talking, and traditional Greek food. The chops in there are lovely, I always have the chops. Handmade, hand-cut chips, you know, not the frozen stuff out the bags. You can't go wrong. And you sit along here, another place to enjoy the squares, we call it. Like this is like Koutouloufari Square, that's like Koutouloufari Square, so they're all, you know, all their own little squares. Souvlaki time, that's quite new, nice little takeaway. This is the place where they start doing this white sangria morel. That's apparently the sangria is the best sangria in the village. Don't know, I haven't been in there yet, we've got to try it, so that's next on the list. If we're just under there, you can just see Half Note. Now we've been coming there for years, and having cocktails. And there used to be I think it was a Ukrainian woman who was here, or Russian, I can't remember which, but she was lovely, really nice. We used to have a hell of a laugh with her. I don't know who's here now. Morning.
Good morning.
Cocktails, yeah, you can't go wrong there. So this place here, Mariana, I think it does things like Pandora and stuff like that. So it's obviously, you know, it's like a magnet to my wife when I turn up. But yeah, I've been going here years, and that's good. Now, I'm not going to go down there because otherwise this video will never end. But down there, you've got Galaxy Villas. There's another big hotel, which from what I recall, just in the corner of that hotel, a lot of people go there. I think there's a lot of Dutch go there, as far as I'm aware. There's a sports bar to the left, which is great for breakfasts, and if you want to watch, you know, sports, hence the name, it's called the Sports Bar. Supermarket, there's a coffee shop, we get all the frappes, and there's another big hotel right on the corner. I'm not too sure the name, but it's supposed to be very nice, and it's got all the spas and things in there. Okay, so I'm not going to go down there, but I'm going to go down there and sort of finish off back of the square. So if I go down here, what we've got down here is a new hotel, sorry, not a new hotel, a new restaurant called Woodstone. So this is, I think this might be the first season that it's opened. Seems to be okay. I think they're being flexible with the menus now. People are asking for Greeks and this, that and the other, so they're just, you know, finding their way. So give them a try, you know, can't go wrong. So this is the traditional church here, or chapel, I'm not too sure, but you often get somebody put in the bell, and you know, and it's on a Sunday. It's lovely to listen to the singing and the bell ringing, and at night it's all lit up. Beautiful pictures. Okay, so let's keep going down here. Right, so here we've got the Roof Garden restaurant. We've had lunch here, very quiet here, so if you can have a meal here, keep the businesses going. Yeah, beautiful views. Okay, so further down here, that's my friend, he's going to spoil my video now because we're going to go bonkers. So here, Calimera. I am doing a travel blog. This is my first one ever, so it's going to be terrible, but you're going to be famous when I get 2 million hits. Okay, so, so this is Costas.
Hi.
Hi. This is one of the first hotels, Calimera, Postis there. Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're Greek and amazing.
It's only because you're on the camera. Well, I better keep the noise down.
Like another guy upstairs.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
You know this guy, yeah?
Yes, I know this guy. Aftos. I'll have to cut that out of the video. Hey, have a great day.
You too.
Yes, cheers. This place I thoroughly recommend. I stopped here for the first time, met Dimitris, the owner. He was the runner, introduced me into his family and friends. You cannot go wrong. Costas, who runs this place, runs it like a well-oiled machine. Vangelis, the barman, who's not here because he's asleep.
Yeah.
Best cocktails in the villages.
Yes.
Yeah, it's official. It's official. Right, I gotta go. See you. See you later. Calimera. Right, oh, I could have stopped there for ages. We had a great time with Costas. Many, many, many drunken nights. Okay, Automotion. Now, this is Nikos Liapis. Now, he used to have a car shop, car rental round the corner, to the right down there. He's now moved here. We always rent our cars off Nikos. We can't go wrong. He turns up, here's the car, all the insurance is done, and he's the man who runs the Koutouloufari Forever page. So if you want to hire a car, you can't go wrong here. We've hired cars in the past at the airport, and we think, well, there we go, there's the money, and then the guy goes, oh, hang on, do you want insurance for tyres? If a tyre goes, it's insurance for this, insurance for that, and all of a sudden the price of the car rental goes up and up and up and up. You think, oh, it's not the cheapest then, as it says on the website. Whereas Nikos, the price you get is the price you pay, and that's it, it's all in. And at the moment now we're driving around in a lovely little Fiat Panda at the moment, and it's hybrid, so it's got a battery. We've been everywhere, and the petrol gauge has pretty much not moved. I've been like banging it, going, oh my god, is it broke? But no, hybrid little car, really efficient. because it's good in this day and age, because if I remember right, I think Greece has one of the highest fuel prices going in Europe. So if you can save some money, I would save some money, you know. So, you know, anything hybrid, let's do it. Whoop, car. Now this is little back streets. Now often you see some, you know, the locals sitting here and they're doing the washing and, you know, just being themselves, doing their every little day things. So while you're walking around the villages, come down these little places and have a look. Now this is Villa Elite. Now, I don't know if it's changed the name. No, it's still Villa Elite. And that steps 33 is new. It used to be just part of Villa Elite with no name, but they've upgraded it and they made it like a separate sort of bar. So if you're not a resident, you can still go in there. The views are fantastic, drinks are lovely, and the name steps 33. The clue is in the name. There's 33 steps. But yeah, my son stopped there and he had a lovely time, and we went up there one night and we had a Greek night. Great. So a nice little place out the way. So these little hotels slightly off the beaten track are beautiful to visit, beautiful to stay. So if you can do them, do them. If you want to go into the bigger hotels like Casabianca, Casa Blu, do those as well. You're spoilt for choice. Casabianca, like I said, is one of my favourites again, but like I said, I know the owners. When you go there, you make friends and you just go back and back and back. But don't take my word for it. Look at the reviews on TripAdvisor. So yeah, so this one here, traditional villa. When you go through that door, big archways, absolutely stunning. So little places like this, all dotted around. So don't just go to the big ones that everybody shouts about. Do your own research. Have a look at these little ones, because you've got some little gems in this place. And at the end of the day, it's what keeps the villages ticking over. Eating local, drinking local, stopping local. You know, there's no need to do all inclusive around here. There's a big all inclusive down the seafront. Why would you do all inclusive and you have beautiful food here? I wish I could put smells on my video, because come 6-7 o'clock, when things start gearing up for the night, the music starts playing, the smells are amazing, absolutely. Somewhere as good as that. Right, where are we? I think it's up here. I think that's closed. Laini, that's another new restaurant, and it's well worth going to. And apologies, I missed out a restaurant down by, when I said down by Galaxy Villas, there's a restaurant on the left, never been to. It's called Ayakasti. I've heard and I've seen the food looks amazing. If you remember a MasterChef where Irene won the competition, she's been there, and I think she's cooked there, and you just have to have a look for yourself on social media. Another great place to go to. Apparently they do really good wines. We've never been because we've just we run out of time. Right, Oniro, been here a few times. Went right down the back. The views are amazing. They do souvlaki hanging off a skewer with all fresh vegetables, all the juices dripping down into these peppers and rice and courgettes. And the owner is lovely. The guy at the front of the house is English as good as my Greek, but we have a great time. I literally came out of here once on my hands and knees. I said, I can't eat anymore. Brilliant. If you have a birthday, she comes out with cakes. I've seen them give presents to children, sparklers, you name it. Lovely little family place there. This has been going for years as well. Okay, Billy's. Now the guy out here wears a trilby. I think he's Billy. I don't know if he is. We've never been, and we've been itching to go, because it's like a great little upstairs view with drinks. I don't know about the food, but okay, it's not a Greek name, but you know, if run by Greeks, and looks really good. Seems quite chilled, nice and relaxed, good choice of drinks, and you've got the view, which is another thing. Okay, so souvenir shop. That used to be a clothes shop, which is sadly closed, and now we're coming back to the square of Koutouloufari, where I'm going to end the video because I think I've done enough talking. I'm shattered. It's only 8:30 in the morning. It feels like 6:30. Well, actually it's 6:30 back at home. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to turn the camera around and say goodbye, and I hope that you might have learned one thing from here. Maybe one thing you've learned is, God, not going to watch his videos again. He goes on forever. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Oh, I've got a quick mention. I'm not plugging anything. I'm not giving any money or any benefits from anything, anybody. It's just my reviews. I'm from Port Talbot. My San Patablo shop, sorry, my San Patablo t-shirt is from a shop in Port Talbot. So I've got to say hello to him. Right, mate, how's it going? So yeah, it's a loud shirt and I love it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you visit, because once you visit, like me, you'll be back again and again and again. Thanks for watching Tim's Travels. I'm Buzz Lightyear. I'll see you soon. Okay, so I'm here in Crete and it's the first week in October, and I've just Calamera, and welcome to Tim's Travels. I'm Tim Allen, and before you ask, I am not the voice of Bud Lightyear. Bud? Calamera, and welcome to Tim's Travels. I'm Tim Allen, and before you ask, I am not the voice of Blood.